Hey everyone, it's Carrie with the Thrive community, and today I'm going to talk to you about a super important topic, hydration. I know we've all heard how important it is, but even despite that, I know there's still so many people out there who aren't managing to get themselves to stay hydrated enough, aren't drinking enough water. So I think that this is one of the things that you can't remind people about enough. I'm going to bring up someone named Dr. Batmanghelidj today, the author of the book, Your Body's Many Cries for Water. He's one of the world's leading researchers on water. He's done a lot of clinical research, and he actually believes that chronic dehydration is the main cause of most chronic degenerative diseases. That's a huge statement there. And on top of all of that, on top of chronic degenerative disease, he believes that chronic dehydration is responsible also for morning sickness, dyspeptic pain, colitis pain, false appendicitis, hiatus hernia, rheumatoid arthritis pain, low back pain, neck pain, headaches, stress and depression, asthma and allergies, and more. So that is his take, and this book I highly recommend looking into. And especially if you're one of those people who have a hard time motivating yourself to drink enough water, this book will kick your butt into doing it. So, another reason that people should know about that hydration is important, because your body cannot produce the energy or cannot extract and yield the energy out of your foods that you eat unless it has the hydrogen ion that it gets from the water molecule. So it's like that secret key ingredient that allows you to get what you need out of the food you eat. So that kind of goes to show a lot of the time why when people feel so low energy, just drinking a bunch of water can really help boost their energy. So getting energy yields is another benefit of hydration on top of relieving all those other conditions that I've already mentioned. I'm going to talk real quick about how you can get more bang for your buck per amount of water that you drink. First of all, what is the amount of water that one should drink? Most experts agree that we should be drinking about half of our body weight in ounces per day. That will of course vary depending on what you're doing. If you're someone who works out and sweats a lot, you're probably going to need quite a bit more. I myself find that on the average day, I feel good with about 75% of my body's weight in ounces. And some ways that you can make your water more powerful of a hydration agent, and also sometimes of bringing nutrition into your body as well, is by adding a pinch of either Celtic sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. It has to be those kinds. It can't be regular sea salt, and absolutely don't have it be regular table salt, because that stuff is actually toxic and very bad for the human body. Whereas the Celtic salt and the Himalayan salt are very nutritional. They're a completely different animal from the regular, like Morton's kind of iodized salt or other things in that category. So these salts will make sure the water actually absorbs into your body when you drink it, rather than passing all the way just right through, which it could do even if you were dehydrated. You could potentially, your water could just go right through you. Whether it absorbs or not has to do with mineral balance on either side of the cell walls, and this is where the Celtic and the Himalayan salt come in and are helpful. They also bring a lot of nutrients in. Those salts have about 80 plus trace minerals in them, so that's very helpful for the body. Another thing that you can do to increase how hydrating your body is to put lemon in it. Lemon will yield more hydrogen ions, which ups the hydration. It's also very cleansing for your liver, especially when done in the morning, first thing in the morning. Although if you have teeth that are prone to decay, you may want to hold off on that. The lemon can sometimes contribute to that, but if you have strong teeth and if your body is alkaline and you're not having teeth problems, it should be fine. I've never had trouble doing the lemon in my water, but you gotta make that decision for yourself. Oh, another important key, if you have health issues, especially kidney and heart disease, you definitely want to check in with a qualified healthcare professional before making any changes, even in adding these healthy versions of salt into your diet. That's a very important point, which you probably already know, but I thought I should remind just in case. One last thing is that you should be aware that you cannot substitute things like tea, milk, soda, juice, soup, coffee, all those other liquids will not count. Oh, and not beer either. Sorry. All of those liquids will not count as hydration in your body. They have too high a number of total dissolved solids, which renders them not a very hydrating element. So it's got to be just straight, pure, clear, good, clean, well purified water. Or spring water is best of all if you can get that. So thanks a lot for listening. Again, I highly recommend this book, Your Body's Many Cries for Water, especially if you're the kind of person who has a hard time getting yourself to do what you know you need to do, which is drink water. This book will blow your mind wide open and open your eyes and make it very clear. You may have to keep reminding yourself over time. That seems to be the way it always goes. But this book will definitely give you a nice kick in the pants to get going with it. So thank you again for tuning in, and I look forward to catching you next time. Take care.